guys, it's Amanda, or Quantic Panda. It's been a while since I've done a video, and this really isn't going to be a video about me. I'm going to do a review over my SCUF controller that I got a couple of months ago. I know a lot of people have seen reviews, you've seen the unboxings, you've seen the first accounts of what they think, their first opinions. Well, since I got mine a couple of months ago, I decided that I wanted to do something different. A lot of times you're going to watch a pro's video and it's going to be their first-hand experience, what they're first seeing. So I wanted to bring something that was like a couple of months later after I had a chance to get used to it, to decide if I really liked the controller, and to be able to tell somebody who's an average gamer or like a casual gamer if they should buy the controller or not. First off, absolutely best controller I've ever used. It was really easy to get used to once I went from a normal controller, like a plain controller, a plain wired controller, to this controller. I would recommend it to anybody who asks, anybody who's looking for a controller. I would go look at this, or I would see if I could find somebody who has one so I could try it out. So yeah, that's probably, you know, kind of like the basis of that. So yeah, let's get started. I have the red Quantic controller. It's our very own controller. It's made especially for Quantic gaming. As you can see, I have the red shell, or the red front shell. I have a black back. My paddles are red, and then my buttons are white. The only one that's not, as you can see, is my D-pad. It's silver. It's metallic silver, so it's all shiny. A lot of people think that we should have kept it white, but I like the silver. It helps to kind of throw off and accent the rest of the colors. I really wouldn't change anything about this controller. Maybe if we could put a Quantic logo somewhere on it, but that's okay. I don't think these are for sale. I think SCUF might be working on a controller for Quantic, but I'm not 100% sure. One of the best things about this controller is how light it is. It's way lighter than any other controller I've ever had. I was really surprised when I first got it at how light it was, and I absolutely love it. Another thing is I have the vibration in mine still. I still use Vibrate. I've always used Vibrate, but it's not as strong as other vibration and other controllers. So one thing is when I first got it, I was afraid that I wasn't going to be able to adjust to it easily. I was so wrong. I adjusted really, really fast. I used to hold my hands like this, and when I first started playing, I would squeeze. Like when I would shoot, I would squeeze my controller and I would squeeze the paddles. Well, I stopped doing that, and now my fingers just rest on them. It's really easy to get used to. It's really easy to adjust to. If that's the most difficult thing you come across, you're doing good. Another thing is the joysticks are really, really loose. I don't know if all controllers are like that, but at least in mine it is, and I absolutely love it. You turn really fast. It's really easy to move. All in all, it's like one of the best controllers I have. Oh, everybody knows how SCUFs have trigger hairs, and I love mine, or trigger stops. I don't know what you want to call them. I love mine. It helps me shoot faster. I don't have to go all the way in. It just makes my shot a lot better, I guess, if you want to say that. A lot of people thought that when the FAL was gone that nobody would need them. Well, I still use them. I love them. I think that it helps me shoot a lot faster. So that's a positive. One thing I would recommend is that you make sure you either want concave or dome sticks. I wish that I would have gotten domed. I thought I wanted concave just because I was used to it, but now I'm seeing that I really wish that I had domed. They just would fit better with my fingers and how my fingers sit. So that's one thing that you should make sure you do if you decide to order a SCUF gaming controller. All in all, it's one of the best controllers I've had. It was really easy to adjust to. It's really light. It's really durable. It's by far one of the best controllers that I've ever had. I've already said that, but I'm going to keep saying it. And when you get it, it comes with a box. You can get the case that it can go in, and then you get a little like tool to move your trigger stops in and out, or your triggers in and out. So that's what comes with it. I would show you, but mine's boxed up in my closet somewhere. Oh, last thing, I don't play on a monitor, and I don't play at a desk. As you can see, I'm sitting on my bed. I'm sorry if the video is shaky. I sit like a good 5 or 10 feet from my TV, and they have a really long cord. I don't think it's the same size cord as other controllers because I've had wired controllers that haven't reached this far, and I've actually had to scoot up to use them. So that's a really good plus. All in all, it's one of the best controllers. They're reasonably priced. They go anywhere from, I think it's like $90 to $200, depending on what you get, which one you want, how you customize it. You can also, if you also decide you want one but you don't want to pay all like that much money for it, you can send yours in and get it scuffed up. So you send your personal controller in, and they do what they do to these controllers to that controller. It's an awesome deal. It's an awesome controller. I would recommend it to anybody. If you decide you want a SCUF gaming controller, go online to scufgaming.com, pick out the controller case you want, or the controller you want, and then go in and customize it. You can set your paddles, your buttons, anything to what you want them to be. If you want the controller and you decide you want to go to scufgaming.com and buy one, make sure when you check out that you use the Quantic gaming code for a discount. I think it's 5%, it may be 10%. It's Quantic in all caps letters. I'll make sure to put it in the discount. Let me know if you liked the video. I hope so. If you decide to get a controller and you use the Quantic code, tweet at me and I'll make sure to retweet you. Maybe I'll even follow you. Thanks for watching the video. Thank you, SCUF, and thank you, Quantic. Bye!